Hi, welcome. This is CA Prabhu Kesavan, Chartered Accountant with over 4 decades of experience and mentor and one of the founders of Accopedia School of Accounting and Finance. Welcome to this introductory session, Know Your Numbers. Now, before we proceed, let me just give you a small idea about Accopedia and why we started this course and what are the contents of this course and who are the persons who should do this course. First, let me tell you what is Accopedia. Accopedia is a word coined from accounting and encyclopedia. So it's just a coined name, Accopedia, Accopedia. Now this academy was started with the intention of training, giving practical training to people, to all the stakeholders, accountants, business owners, bankers, and anybody who wants to learn accounting, finance and taxation in the practical sense. Here we give you training on the practical aspects of accounting and finance. Let me give you an example. For example, if you are making a purchase of a machinery, then we say cash balance comes down and your fixed asset goes up. And we'll give you exercises to do so. Same thing with income tax, same thing with GST. We tell you the do's and don'ts. We'll teach you the softwares in accounting softwares. We also teach you about internal control systems, how to prevent frauds in your organization, how is income tax calculated, what is the return of income. So the total syllabus consists of all the key points which are required to understand business finance. But this course is basically designed for people who are entering the business for the first time, or maybe the spouse, wife of an entrepreneur wants to join the family business. The husband says, look, I am too busy, I am not able to manage the finances. If somebody can take over this accounting, finance aspects and taxation, then it will be a big relief for me. And he asks his wife to take care of it. So the wife says, okay, I'll take care, but she doesn't know what it is. And if you ask the accounts department person to help, he or she may not be interested in helping, either because they are too busy or they don't want you to know because then they will feel threatened. Or perhaps they are not really skilled enough, so they may be making mistakes and they teach you, you will again make the same mistakes. So it's always advisable to learn these things in a structured manner from professionals. Accopedia was started in 2014. Since then we have trained hundreds of students, all business people. We have also trained professional accountants. They come out of the college and they are not fit for job. They do a course with us and they become well trained. Accopedia School of Accounting and Finance started this course called Know Your Numbers, and it is not rocket science. I am telling you, it's very simple. Just by spending 100 hours, we will be able to make you financially smart. And this 100 hours goes towards learning just 5 things. It's not that you have to learn everything under the sun, just 5 things. Now what are those 5 things? First, you should know about accounting and finance. That is the core. And then you should know how to operate certain software like Tally or Zoho or QuickBooks. And you have to know the basics of income tax. We don't want you to become a tax expert. You're not going to do tax consulting. But there are certain things you should know as an entrepreneur. And out of this income tax, TDS and TCS. TDS means tax deducted at source or tax collection at source, TCS. These 2 things. And GST. If you master these 5 things, and of course there are certain other topics also we will be taking in the course, but these are the 5 basic things which every entrepreneur should know. And if you master these things, if you know these things, at least the basics, then you will be able to run your business with full confidence. Of course, I am not here to say that you should be totally focused on this. Your focus should be obviously on your marketing and production. But you cannot totally ignore this. You need not be a lawyer or a chartered accountant or a finance professional, but you should be able to understand the basics which as an entrepreneur you need to know. That is what we expect you to learn. To understand these 5 things, you just need to spend 20 hours on each topic. It's just an approximation. So overall it is 100 hours. Now who should be doing this course? Ideally, every startup. If you have started your business recently, keep your finances in check, learn how to maintain the books of account, and how to supervise your accounts department and ensure proper timely compliance under various laws. And now comes the question of how long does this course take and how is it delivered? Well, as I told you, it is about 100 hours and it is not a batch. It is not that you will be a part of a 20 or 30 students batch. It is a one-on-one, only you and the faculty. How is it possible? And won't it be very expensive? Yes, but what we have done is we have divided this course into 3 sections. So let me explain how this course is delivered. This is a fully online model. You don't have to come to our academy or office. Of course, you're most welcome, but from anywhere in the country, you can attend this course. And it is a hybrid model. Now, what do you mean by a hybrid model? You have on the one hand, fully recorded videos, online classes. You just pay and download. That is an online class. On the other hand, you have face-to-face interaction. You come to the academy or you come on Zoom and one-to-one tutoring. But this is a combination of both. It's a hybrid model. So first, you have recorded videos with whiteboard workings. It's just like what I am doing right now. So I'll be talking about a topic and I'll also show what is happening. Like I explain like this, I delete this, or I type something like I will say TDS rate on salary is equal to 5.63%, something like this. I will type on the screen and explain just like what we are doing in a blackboard in a classroom. So we have recorded videos where the basic concept is explained. So you can watch these videos at your own convenience in your own place. But when you just listen to a video, you will think you have understood, but the full impact of that course will not get registered into your mind, in your brain. So we have questions, test questions to help you to evaluate yourself. Now let me show you how it happens. For example, we have this accounting concept, dual aspect concept. First in the video we'll explain to you what is dual aspect, what 2 things happen in a transaction. After having gone through the video, now you will have this test portal. Now machinery is purchased with cash. 2 things happen. What 2 things have happened? So you can say machinery has come into the business, you select this. Cash has gone out of the business, you select this. And the answer is correct because both have turned green. But suppose you say I interchange, I put cash out here and machinery in here, or I put something else. I put here machinery out and I say cash in. Then it is showing wrong. But if I put cash out here, the second aspect is correct, first aspect is wrong. Now you just spend a few minutes to understand what went wrong. If you have answered like this, it only means that you have not watched the video properly. Maybe while watching the video you got a phone call or you got distracted, or maybe you were a bit confused, or maybe you didn't understand the video properly. It could be from our side also. The video might not have been very clear. So what to do? If you were there in a real class, what you will do? When we ask the question, machinery is purchased with cash. Suppose this answer is not there. And we ask the question, machinery is purchased with cash. 2 things have happened. What has happened? So you will be telling something. Then the faculty will say no, it is not correct, or they will say it's correct, very good. The same thing happens here. And if you have not understood the concept, the faculty will explain. So that explanation is given here. You click this help icon. The answer, machinery is purchased with cash. Correct answer is machinery in and cash out. And the reason, when machinery is purchased with cash, 2 things happen. Machinery comes into the business. So first aspect is machinery in, and cash goes out of the business. Therefore cash out is the second aspect. If you still don't understand this, then we will have a full explanation, oral explanation just like this. You click on this YouTube video and then you listen to this explanation given by the faculty for that particular question, short videos, maybe 1 minute, 2 minute videos, and then you proceed to the next question. So this way you will be able to test yourself whether you have understood the video properly or not. Now, if this is totally automated, then where is the comfort for the student? Obviously, everything is not taught in videos. There are so many things which you need to understand in person. So the third step will be one-on-one interaction with the faculty on Zoom class. It will be like this only. It is not a batch. It will be directly your questions will be answered. And this one-on-one interaction is on daily basis. We will allocate a particular time. At that time, you just come in and you ask your questions. And sometimes we will also be creating a WhatsApp group for you with the faculties and yourself. And if you are doing something, some video, and you're watching some video and you're answering some questions, suddenly you get a doubt. Just drop that question in the WhatsApp group and one of the faculties will reach out to you immediately if possible, or maybe later on, or you can always wait for your regular slot. And the beauty is, in your regular slot, you can also consult your real problems in your office, and if as and when you do this video classes and attempt these questions and have one-to-one with the faculties, you will be able to relate it in your office. You're just opening your invoice and seeing what is the GST rate applied, how they are filing the GST returns, how data is maintained in Tally. You can open it, do ledger scrutiny, and immediately ask questions. Because if you just do theoretical study and then just go back, it will be very difficult to really grasp the full scale of information. So this has to be done. You just have to spare about an hour or so every day. Videos will be around 30 to 40 hours and practice sessions will be, again depending on your skill, another 30-40 hours. And on daily sessions for a few minutes, maybe 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Some cases you may not have any doubts and you can even drop a message that I am not having any doubts, so no need of any interaction today. That is fine. We are trying to make it as easy and simple as possible. Just 100 hours and become your company's own CFO. And remember, 90% of business failures occur because of financial mismanagement, because of lack of knowledge. And if your financial discipline is very good, then if your product and marketing is good, nobody can prevent you from reaching great heights. Register for the course and get the full benefit of the course Know Your Numbers by Accopedia. Thank you.